G'day guys, back again. Sorry it's been a very long time between drinks. Sadly been super busy, a lot of things going on. We're starting to look at some bikes now. Hopefully I will get some more videos out to you shortly. Whether they're going to be, what are they going to be? Whether they're going to be the full diagnosis from the start to the end, or post repair and showing you what the fault was and how we fixed it, how we diagnosed it and fixed it. This is going to be one of those cases. This is a 2009 Hyosung GT250 Comet, and this has come in with a crank no start. So we obviously found, originally we had the tank off, and we were looking at spark. We figured that we had fuel going, so we had no spark going on. Obviously we got a wiring diagram for this CDI control unit, which controls the spark. We do have we had a wiring diagram. I don't have it on me at the moment to show you what was going on, but basically our blue channel here is on the, typically we call it a crank sensor on a car, but this is more a magneto pickup, which sits down here and runs off the tone wheel, and it goes up behind there, and we come up here. So that's basically our crank sensor, and we've got the red wire on one of the spark outputs to the coil. So what I want to show you is, if we go key on, that's the screen there. If I crank it, you're going to see our crank signal, but you're not going to see any output from the red. You can see there, we got good crank, but nothing red. So clearly we've got no spark output. Now what we did find is when we shorted this magneto to power, that overrode whatever the CDI unit was reading, because obviously it's a low voltage, and we were able to produce a spark. So I'm going to see if I can show you that now. Give me 2 seconds, I'll see if I can show that to you. Well, it's not really working very well, but what I can tell you is when we had the spark plug lead off, we could make this spark at the lead. You can see some activity there, but it's not working very well. But basically what we're doing is we are playing around with that magneto and giving it more voltage than it's required. So it's overriding whatever's in the CDI unit, because we obviously checked all the powers and grounds for the CDI unit, and we were 100% confident that this CDI unit internally was failing. So let's get the new one on there. We've already ordered it, and we're going to put it in. We're going to show you the end result. And just so you know also, now that we've been into motorcycles and stuff like that, we're going to be using HaynesPro. Whether you've dealt with Haynes before, it's actually an awesome complete encyclopedia of cars, trucks and motorcycles. Very comprehensive. I'll just show you. I'll give you a quick look at it. For those of you that haven't seen it before, I'll jump on quickly and I'll show you exactly what it's about.
So here's the basic overview of the car section. As you can see here, it's got the rego search, so obviously we can use that in Australia and New Zealand. You just type in whatever state you're in and then enter your rego, and it will load the vehicle. So basically you've got all these vehicles to choose from. Let's just pick something relatively common. Let's go Audi Q5. Let's just pick this one, 35 TDI 2021 onwards, see how useful it is. Let's go. Look at that, we've got repair times for all this stuff. Let's go back here. Let's go timing belt. Pretty comprehensive. Look at that, it's got the removal, drive belt layouts. So yeah, pretty comprehensive. What else have we got here that we can have a quick look at if you haven't had a look at any of this stuff? Adjustment data. So yeah, there you go. There's a few things that you can check there. Let's just go back to the overview here too. Repair data. What do we have there? There's a bunch of stuff to choose from. Lubricants and fluids, technical drawings, electronics. What have we got? Wiring diagrams. Let's have a, I don't know, let's just go into this and have a quick look. Right, so let's go injector 2. So wiring diagrams there. Removal installation settings. Interesting. Torques. There you go. That's just a quick look at the car one. I'll just jump on the motorcycle one and show you that one. Alright, so here we're in the motorcycle version and look at all the brands we have available. I'll just jump into the Hyosung which we're working on and let's see what data we have available. There we go, Hyosung, GT Comet, 250. So let's just go to adjustment data and have a look at that. There we go, 2 cylinders, whole bunch of information, valve clearances, resistances, spark plugs, fast idle speed, electrical, wheels and tyres, capacities. We got photos there as well. Yeah, so there you go, lots of information. Maintenance, let's have a quick look there. Yeah, interesting. So it's basic. Obviously, some of the more popular ones are going to have more information, but you can see going back to the main screen, there's a whole heap of brands to choose from. Let's just have a quick look at Ducati. Let's pick something like something popular like a Monster. Let's go for that one. Have a look at that one. That's a relatively new one. Adjustment data. Yeah, similar sort of stuff. Just want to go back and see if it's got something like wiring diagrams. Fuses and relays wiring diagrams. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, cool. So there you go, similar sort of thing. So yeah, pretty comprehensive. I'm really liking HaynesPro at the moment for the combination of having cars and motorcycles. Yeah, I hope that makes a bit of sense to you if you're looking.
Alright, as you can see, we're hooked up now, we're running, and we've got our magneto coil pickup there, and we have one of our spark output signals, so just proving to you that we've got spark again. So there we go. Obviously we've got the pico scope here, but you can use any cheap scope to do that. Where's my little one? I've got a U scope here, little baby scope, so you can obviously use one of these, relatively cheap, from aswave.com, so you can do the same thing by connecting one of those up. Obviously I've got the pico, so doing it that way. But there you go guys, that's all done, that's a fix, we're running, and now we will hopefully get some more videos out to you. Yeah, thanks for your patience. Just a final shot there, just in case you wanted to see. Like I said to you, it's got 2 cylinders and 2 core packs, and just wanted to prove to you, you can see where they both fire according to the reference from the magneto there. So there you go, we've got the green trace and the red trace firing at the certain points of the pickup there. So there you go guys, thank you once again, see you next time.